What we got going on, boys? Oh, snap.
The pirate is going to be introducing a new group that is going to set things in motion for year 6.
Wait.
And yes,
What'd he say?
is coming back for year 6.
Wait.
You know, new content, new journey.
Hold on, that flew past me.
And we're super excited, super stoked about this year 6 because the Outlanders are going to be a huge element for us to sort of expand the world of Heath more. They're coming from beyond the land that we've been traditionally exploring, and so we're going to be using those Outlanders to explore different cultures, stronger themes, much more variety in terms of lore and assets that we bring to you guys.
Okay.
Thank you for all that amazing information.
Nico 2 new heroes.
And thank you for being here on the Warriors
Lost
today.
Horizons or the Mercenary, whatever you want to call it. Outlander.
So
fuck, I don't know.
We know you're raring to go for year 6, but we do have to ask for a little bit of patience. So without further ado,
here we go.
The hero trailer for the
Here
pirate.
We go. Oh, wait, that's too fast.
Who am I, you ask? And who do I stand with? Covenants? Factions? You think too much.
Oh, you think too much.
Look, I've got a good blade, a few tricks up my sleeve, and a nice crew.
Yo!
Call me an Outlander, if you like.
Call me up. Yo, it's crazy!
More fighting, mate!
We got a gun! Shoot the gun! Oh! Oh no! The gun in the combo? Oh no! Look at the helmet! Wait a minute! Hold on! Oh, wait a minute! Oh no, this shit is hype! Those are the finishers. Oh. A cannon?
Well,
fire on the sword?
We meet again. Get ready, because you're in for a wild ride.
Pirate Hero. So wait, it's called Pirate Hero? Come on. Oh, we got hero gameplay up next. And then we got armor variants, cosmetics. Oh, snap. Alternate material improv. Improvement.
What a sick. But on the art side, like Jan was saying, the pirate traveled a lot. So the first set is really
even the default is clean.
On that,
yo, like
backstory.
The default
the
gear
character.
is clean, bro.
So she traveled a lot. She's looting stuff.
The first two are the defaults.
And you will see there is some reference from the Chinese, yes, but also from the different culture that we have in our games.
Oh, that's
so
clean.
Really it's not a mix and match, but you can see that there's some
that's clean.
all of the culture in the game.
Yeah, that's clean.
After that, the second set, we went with something a bit more formal, I would say.
Ooh.
There is still different inspiration from different culture, but like you can see, it's a bit more formal, a bit more ornamentation on it. So that's what we went for.
Yo,
the
that
second
mask.
Set. And the third set, it's really a mix between the Viking and the sea culture. So that's where we went a bit crazy on the pirate fantasy. You will find a lot of
like that one too with the hat
on that set, and really that was the goal.
That one's clean too.
So like you're seeing, each of them you have like 2 different versions of it. So once it's it's the coat that is on.
Even I like that one too.
It's the bandana, sometimes it's the hat. So there are small difference here and there. But the most important thing is really the fact that the theme color and the alternative material are not applied at the same area. So it's gonna give a lot of freedom for the player to customize their character how they want it to look like.
Wow.
So that's really awesome. One last thing, is Andrew was mentioning to me that all the
that's
not
clean.
all
No,
of
that's
them,
good.
so not all of those visual, but some of them you will be able to apply the alternative material on the ending part of the hairs. So it's gonna give a bit more freedom once again.
Did he
So
just
for
say
those
you'll
of
be
you who
able
are a
to
bit
apply
trendy, and that
the
you want to
materials
customize
on the
the
hair
of your
separately?
pirate, you will be able to do it. So with this release, we're having 14 different
That you can
visuals
choose a material
that will
just
be
for the
released,
hair
we will
and that's it, and have something
additional
different
one
for the
that will
armor.
come later.
That's clean.
In
If
the
that
coming
is, that's clean. That's clean.
Beautiful. I love a good pirate hat.
No. Like, I think.
I guess
Zilla, I think it might mean like
weapon variations to look at.
You can actually choose the color of your hair.
Yes, absolutely.
And it doesn't
So
have
we
to
have
be the same
weapons,
material as your armor.
like GC said, we have the blade, the guard, and also the pistol. Those weapon is called a cut glass. Once again, we're starting with very simple version. I would
Max
say
Payne,
the
thank you
designs
for the tier
I
1.
wouldn't say basics, but like we're using more wood, rusty iron. And as we go more,
that'll be
some.
It might be the same as
exotic
Kyoshin
and
though.
some
You're
more
right.
fancy
But
design.
hopefully,
So this time we're gonna have 4 basic
you can have different.
weapon, 3 advanced, 3 heroic, 3 epic, and 5 legendary. So the more we go, the more we're trying to integrate some leather. Also
this is like more
some
realistic
gold,
stuff.
some
Here.
silver, some jade. You will see there's also some paint here and there on the more epic and legendary one, and really around the legendary one, you will start to see some sea monsters, some patterns also that are a bit more fancy, I would say, a bit more exotic. So really, it's a nice variety.
Whoa, that red one.
If I can just add really quickly, the design of these weapons combined with their names might reveal a little bit of
my god
of Bouyin. If players want to keep an eye out on the names, they could connect the dots and figure out where she's been and what she's been up to.
Ooh, you have been on the show once, and you've already dropped 2 teases for all types of things. I am here for it. One thing I wanted to mention is just like it makes sense for a lot of these weapons to have like rust on them or like water spots. They're out on the sea. They're they're fighting. They're doing all these things. So like having that little element just helps really bring things together that like all that much more, and it's brilliant. And then like look at that. That just looks brilliant. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're amazing.
But there you have it. That is the narrative aspect
of
the Pirate Hero and the
good.
Outlanders. On all in the
last
one, the cosmetics, and all
green
that
one
fun stuff.
Ooh, dragons.
So, gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by on the show and talking.
Clap it up for them. No, clap it up for them.
A little bit and talking about Pirate Hero and all the little fun things that come with her.
Clap it up.
But JC, don't go anywhere because you and I actually have some. Without further ado, enjoy.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm GC. I'm here with Francis.
Hello.
So we're gonna show you a bit how the Pirate Hero functions, works. So like I spoke about before, there was like 3 main pillars we're using for this character. One of them was, that she's easy to play. So that translates for us in this case with having a rather small moveset, but ones that quite effective. We also want her to be versatile, so you'll be able to see how that works being versatile in that she has a lot of depth. So even though her moveset is quite small, with a lot of her options, you have a lot of different attacks you can perform at a lot of different times, which is kind of interesting. It makes her very, very versatile. Maybe like you're gonna be in this situation I want to use this or this or that. So it's kind of interesting there. And we also want her to be mobile, which means that in a lot of cases she moves quite a bit when she performs her moves. That lets you like reach other opponents.
Oh, just show me.
Fights and stuff, so it's kind of interesting. So first, let's do the honorable thing here, Francis. Go. There we go. All right. So let's fight. So first off, her chains, rather simple. She has light into light from any direction. You'll notice that second light there is undodgeable. She has light to heavy. You'll also notice that heavy is also armored. So that's kind of interesting there. And she can do heavy to light and heavy to heavy.
Armor.
So nothing too complicated, right?
22-20.
We're good to go.
Okay.
The interesting thing the hero has is that after every single heavy attack, you can hit the guard break button and you're gonna get a pistol blast, which uses the pistol in her left hand. So if the heavy attack hits like this, the guard break button like actually shoots a guaranteed shot. So that bullet is like if your heavy attack landed,
5 damage.
The pistol blast afterwards is always guaranteed. However, if the attack is blocked, we have this one that is dodgeable, right? So if Francis gets hit by it, you'll see we shoot the opponent in the stomach, but that attack is dodgeable, so that works.
All right, that's cool.
The other thing that's interesting to note is that the pistol blast itself initiates chains. So I can go into heavy, pistol blast, into heavy, pistol blast, into light, for example, right?
That's not bad.
It's pretty interesting. So
that's not bad. That's not bad.
An infinite chain that has to alternate between heavy and bash. The gunshot is considered, the pistol blast is considered to be a bash, so it's kind of interesting there. So that works quite well. The next thing we want to look out for is she also has an attack which is called Walk the Plank, which is performed by holding down on the left stick and pressing heavy. You can do that after any single attack, and it'll impale your opponent, and then there's multiple options out of it, right? So after a light, you can do this, impale your opponent, and you saw that I gave my opponent a little knee to the face there. So there's 3 different options to get out of it. So you can either do nothing, like this, like we said, knees, that wall splats. So if your opponent is close to a wall
splats,
gonna get bumped into a wall, then you can get another heavy afterwards or get more damage in. You can also do press guard break here for a quick gunshot to the face in this case.
Shit.
And what's also interesting
That's
here
a
is that
55 damage punish on wall splat.
Chains, so I can go gunshot into a heavy, keep going, do all that kind of cool stuff. So like that flow there is really interesting. It works quite well. That move can be used to gank. It works really, really well. And
it's 30 for the stab, 20 for the wall splat, 5 for the gun.
Out of it to avoid other opponents. So that's kind of like the gist of that attack. On top of that, we have Dodge Word Heavy. Dodge Word Heavy is the first time we do something like this. The move itself is rather slow, but it's unblockable and armored.
And armored.
It's kind of interesting that you can do it. Sorry?
Dang.
So it's a spicy one, right?
Yeah.
I can hear Lawbringer crying all the way from freaking
to make sure
the stronghold.
It works well, it also soft feints to guard break. And keen eyes will notice that it soft feints to the fast version of a guard break, the one that we usually use after a feint. So this way, you can go like that really, really quickly. That soft feint also applies to the walk the plank as well. So those are 2 soft feint that she has here. Helps you defeat opponents that try to dodge, that sort of stuff, and parry attempts as well.
Wow.
She also has side dodge heavy attacks. These are heavies. So again, you can go into your pistol blast afterwards, like before. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we have her sprint attack, which is like this. Works well, has a big trajectory, kind of.
Wow, bro.
It also initiates chains and can go into pistol blast as well. And then her zone attack, which is it's not the fastest one, but it also initiates chains. So you can go into your heavies, your lights, your walk the plank, whatever you like. That works really, really well. And the last thing we want to showcase for the hero's moveset is that she can dodge cancel out of everything, kind of like what we have on Orochi and some other heroes. So after any attack, she can cancel the recovery with a dodge, even on miss. It works with this as well. So what's interesting in this case,
giving her a light, ain't
let's say I land a light, I can go into dodge for the heavy if I'd like to, or I can go into side dodge heavy, or I can go into this move here. I can do whatever I like, right? So it's pretty interesting how like
that's a lot, ain't it?
Really, really, really mobile and versatile, and that's what I meant. So after anything, whenever, if you're in a group fight, if you're in a 1v1 or whatever happens, you have a lot of options at your disposal after any attack that you land. So it's pretty interesting how she can go really wide, do a lot of different things, but still keep the pressure on opponents and be able to be a bit slippery. When I was talking about the range as well, we
don't forget about Yorm and Lawbringer and Warlord now. Don't forget about them.
And the same applies to a pistol blast, right? So again, the goal of this is to be able to target swap between opponents, be able to reach them. Her attacks have quite nice trajectories. She can hit a lot of different people around her, so it works really well. Okay, so now let's just do a quick showcase of what kind of things she can do, right? So let's go a little bit nuts here. And with a little execution right there.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
That looks really sick. Okay. See, so, like, even with this, what I find interesting is that I was able to chain a bunch of different things that normally I wouldn't be able to. I started with a light, and that whole chain ended up, like, completely destroying Francis. It works quite well, so it's pretty interesting. So that's about it for the moveset. So we're going to move on to Feats. Francis is going to explain to us a little bit how the Feats function. All right, so let's...
Here we go.
You want to run through the Pirates' Feats?
Yeah, for sure. So first
we
feat
go.
for the pirate is going to be one called Armor Piercing Slug. So it's super simple. You're just going to throw a bullet towards your enemy. When it hits, it's going to do a defense debuff and deal direct damage. Pretty simple.
Yeah, let's look at it. So from neutral...
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting.
Parry this.
That feat is that feat actually lets you do range damage, right? Which is one of the things that we didn't want to have, like on demand at all times, but you can still perform range attacks a little bit with her pistol.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So for feat 2, we have a feat called Pocket Bomb. This one is also pretty simple. You just throw a bomb at somebody. It has a small radius, and it deals also damage when it impacts. It also has a really cool animation.
Feats.
So yeah, if you can do that one,
let's have a look.
Yo, did you just see the respawn time on it? Like he already has his bullet back.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly. So for feat 3, this one is I think it's a really cool one. I don't think we have something like that in the game right now. It's called Trick Shot, and it's basically a projectile that will bounce on contact to another close target, and that feat can bounce up to 3 times, considering the initial target. It's a 4 attack if all the enemies are in the vicinity, so we can showcase that one.
All right, so let's look. So I'm gonna shoot it at the Yorm here, courtesy of Benjamin, that you guys know from the Warriors and a bunch of times. So yeah, so see, so it's pretty interesting. The bullet hit
Look at
the
that
Yorm
damage.
and then bounced to the Kyoshin, dealt damage and applied bleed as well.
Right? Exactly. So it's also worth noting that this may sound
oh my
like
god,
super strong,
that's
but you
kind
can
of
also
that's
dodge it
kind of
at any
crazy.
point to stop
That's
the
kind of crazy
ricochet from happening, right?
Okay.
So if you can do it again.
Yeah, I can't right now because it's still on cooldown, but we'll be able to do it. It's okay. So what's interesting there is how many targets can it hit?
So it's 4 targets, right? So we say it's 3 bounces with the first target. So basically just keep in mind that it's a 4 target attack. But at any point, right, if you're dodging, you're just going to stop the ricochet from happening.
Okay.
To other targets nearby.
And can it hit minions? Can it do any of that
it
stuff?
It can't hit minions. It can hit yourself or other allies, but it won't bounce or ricochet from an ally or whatnot. It can hit the king in breach, and I don't think it can hit the guardian.
Okay. All right.
But that's
All right. So what about feat 4?
So feat 4 is called Gunpowder Surprise. It's I mean, I'm just gonna let you showcase it.
Yeah.
Just because it looks super cool.
All right. So let's go.
Oh, a cannon! Oh,
So,
it
yeah,
knocks
so this
them
is
back.
Basically, Jormungandr's tier 4, but shootable, right? You don't get the
Shootable
armor from,
Yorm tier 4.
The Jormungander. This can also hit the pirates, so you want to be sure to use it in a more strategic way than just using it when you're inside of the AoE to hit yourself. It will also bump your allies, and it also deals damage to whoever's in there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So
is your feat still in cooldown?
My 4th one is in cooldown, but I can do my 3rd one again if you'd like.
Yeah, try it just to see.
So let's go.
And I didn't dodge, so
Yeah.
bloopers, I guess.
It's all good. Okay, so I when I was introducing the heroes and stuff, I noticed that I actually said it, that we have a little surprise in store for players with the Pirates feat. So can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I think this is something we're pretty proud of. It's not a new tech per se, but it's something that's been incorporated into the whole hero. What you're going to be able to do with this character is at any point when you're able to use your pistol blast, you can just use a feat instead, just to swap it out. You say, I don't want to use pistol blast, I want to use my trick shot. And maybe hit the first target and then hit the other targets to protect yourself. It's all doable with this tech.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, anytime I use a pistol blast, so basically if I do this, right? So
Yeah,
instead of that
you're
pistol
going to be
blast,
able to use the feat.
I can use my feat. Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So let's see what it looks like, right? So I'm going to be on you. I'm going to throw a heavy, and then I'm going to go into the
Oh
feet
my
instead of
god.
doing pistol blast.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. That worked
Oh
quite well.
my god.
Can we do it to feet 2 and 4, right? Because they're not
Yes.
gunshots.
So we can even use them with feet 2 and 4. The only
You don't
difference is
understand
it
what this
won't-
means,
it's not,
guys.
quote unquote guaranteed.
Okay.
If you're hitting, right?
So let me give it a
Because
shot.
this is how you hitting. Yeah.
Y'all don't understand what this means.
So here I could have dodged and
You could
rolled
have dodged
away
it,
or whatnot, but you can still use it in chain, which is great.
Okay.
So
I
you
think
can
too
probably
what's interesting as well is I can target swap them, right? So I'm gonna be on Ben here. I'm gonna do heavy target swap.
It
and then
means
I'm gonna
more
go into my
death.
feet.
Zilla, there's no single pick.
Oh wow. Okay. This is actually pretty interesting, right? Like it feels quite
What are you
strong.
gonna
I
do
can go
with
into my
4 of these
T4 as well.
dudes
We can
and
showcase
they
it.
all
It's
shoot their
dodgeable, so
freaking gun at the same time?
See, so it
You'll
hit
be
me,
able-
bounced me, hit me, dealt a little bit of damage to me as well.
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And is there another little trick to those feats? Because
I don't know.
that's already pretty cool tech, right?
Yeah. Can
okay.
you tell me about that?
Yeah. So what's interesting also
Yo,
I find with these
look,
feats is
you
that
know how fun it's going to be when
not
you're
only
getting
can you
ganked
use
and
them
you're
to
getting
use
shot
things,
with the defense
they
debuff
also
every
initiate
single
things
time?
just
Instant
like the
100 to
pistol
0
blast, right?
death.
So I can go heavy into feet into heavy again afterwards, which is super interesting because normally like we wouldn't really have feats that not only we
And
can
it's
use in
feet
chains,
one. It's
we've had
feet
it a little
one.
bit,
Then guys, I need
little
some help. I
unknown
can't kill him.
technique
All right, let me
can
shoot my
actually
defense. Boom.
chain to
And
her
then kill him.
4th feet.
Like, god
After
damn.
pretty much every single
Put
attack
single
is just
pick in the
not
goddamn
not very
game.
well known or used, but this is the first time that we actually put it as a big part of a character's fight kit.
It's
You will
ranged and you
that's
can't
kind of
block
interesting,
it.
right? So I can
It's
go like
unblockable
this.
at range. How you gonna know when it's coming?
That's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be great to see, how like all the plays the pirates are going to be able to do. Maybe we're gonna see it on social medias. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that should be super interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
so one last thing I want to showcase real quick because it's something that we haven't really seen much. Is that so before when I was showcasing the pirates pistol blast, so you have this guaranteed pistol blast after a heavy, right? So what happens if you want to target swap? So this is the first time we've also done this, which is if you stay on the same target and your heavy attack hits and you press guard break, the hit is going to be guaranteed on your main target. However, if you target swap, instead of keeping on your target and doing a guaranteed hit on that target, you're actually able to do target swap and go into the other pistol blast like this, right? So this is pretty interesting also because
thank you.
Really wanted the character to be able to
Thank you.
weave in between opponents quite a bit in group fights.
I thought that would be
the pistol
guaranteed
blast is
hit
like
on the
7
other guy.
milliseconds,
Okay,
so
good.
it's super quick. It's hard to react to in group fights, so you really need to be aware when you're fighting her, when you're outnumbering her, to be able to fight well and to be aware of what can be coming. So that's it for the Pirate Hero.
I hate this.
We hope you enjoyed this little thing, and we're going back to the regularly scheduled
Oh, I hate
programming in the
this.
Warriors then. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Everything looks super sick. And then we also
Oh,
have
look, it's Havoc.
some armor variations for already existing heroes, very pirate themed.
That Glad outfit looks dope. I like it. I like this. I like the gear. I like the gear. Someone said play more Shiv 2. This looks fruity. I'm not playing Shiv 2. I'm not playing that trash. Warmonger looks dope. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Fuck. Yorm got the short end of the stick again, bro. My God. Okay, Warlord got something good. Let's go. A black beard, finally. Oh, Valk armor looks dope. We could fix that up nice. Come on, Nucia. Come on. Is Shaolin blind? Oh, snap. JJ got a face tat. Damn, boy. Ew. Ew. I like the neck and below. The armor looks cool. The helmet is trash. Thank you. Nice, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. You know, we're making a change to fix the colors so it can work on characters other than knights. That's it. That's it. That's all you had to say.